Friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today this video will be very quick, so I'll be just going to talk about how we can just request a pre-release Salesforce Summer 26 pre-release org directly from Salesforce, right? So from the from browser we can just open any browser and just paste this link, like this one, like salesforce.com/form sign up pre-release summer 26. So upcoming Salesforce release is from summer 26, and we can fill out some key details like first name, last name, email address, phone, company informations, and we can just select the pre-release edition type like professional, enterprise, developer edition of the org we wanted to get. And we can get like 30 days trial org, so you can just sign it up for free, right? So I'll be adding this link in this video description. So let's discuss few like what are those key functionalities will be available with this summer 26 release. So summer 26 release are like early access to new features, like as I mentioned, this org pre-release org will be starting from April 16. And key highlights include like advanced flow enhancements, new AI capabilities, improved developer tools, right? So and from May 8 onwards, or main release weekends on like May 9, June 9 and June 12, right? So we can see like final readiness check like from June 3 to 4, and production release is from like June 10 to 13 2026, depending on your Salesforce instance and location. So these are all about like dates and releases, and we can just discuss about few about I'll be creating separate tutorials like what are those flow major updates will be available with this summer 26 release. And we can just discuss few of them like flow updates, like lookup fields in data tables now display related record name instead of IDs, and clickable links. Like for example, in the data table component, we can't earlier able to see like owner ID created by ID. We can see the IDs instead of the particular name of the user, right? So now with this option, this checkbox option will be available in the data table component in the Salesforce screen flow, and we can just make it to true to see the name instead of the IDs, right? So it will be more user friendly. So now in summer 26, with the help of summer 26 release, we can see the radio button group screen component for horizontal selection options. Then fault paths in the flow can be collapsed and expanded, improving readability. Like if we have a bigger flow and if it's a tons of fault paths, then we can just collapse those fault paths at once, or we can individually collapse fault paths, and we can collapse different flow components as well, like at once. So I'll be going to discuss in upcoming videos of those features. And we can make the maximum batch size in schedule triggered flow can be customized to optimize the performance. Then we can discuss about global flow resources. So it will allow reusable value mappings across flows, enhancing automation efficiency. So these are the key few flow updates we are getting with the summer 26 release. And we'll be getting security compliance like stricter authentication defaults and session management to reduce credential risk, retirement of older less secure authentication method, emphasis on multi-factor authentication FMA for high privilege users, updated guidance for shielding and API access to align with the compliance standard. And we can see Apex and API changes may impact custom code. Admin should review, test in environments. Depreciation of older functionality required readiness checks for legacy integrations. Accessibility and UI improvements enhance user experience across Salesforce products. So these are few release notes are available, like it is from the Google AI mode I am just showing you. So but I'll just create individual videos on regarding these features. So please stay tuned, and I'll be uploading more tutorials on Salesforce Omni Studio and Data Cloud topics. So please stay tuned. Thanks for watching.